They have very long legs. I don't know why I didn't notice this before, but look at Maya. She's like all legs.
Yeah. Well, I can't complain about that.
Like literally, Shorty's got legs for days. Unlimited power. Well, let's go back to the big wrench chick.
Yep.
See if we can't get Grubb laid. Maybe he'll gain a couple levels. And this guy's just chilling out there like, yeah, I got nothing else better to do.
Yeah.
Here.
Arbitrary head counts and all.
It's all done.
Oh, that was fast.
Right? Look at that wrench though, man. She puts Ratchet and Clank to shame.
Yeah.
That ship looks none too stable.
It'll be fine, don't worry.
He's such a poet.
Right. He didn't even know it either.
Hey, cool.
You really...
Hey, cool, and Led
Level
joins
6?
us.
Are we ready?
Yeah, you, me, and Runner will fly in, and then we'll find my dad.
What about us?
We can't carry him.
We'll be back as soon as...
Be careful.
Wait for me, okay?
Hey, Corgan, let's get a look at that holo projector.
Did he
No, he's just, well, preoccupied most of the time.
He doesn't like me because of my cyborg legs. What man would?
No, really. He doesn't realize you like him.
Don't make excuses for him. He's not that great anyway. We've got work to do.
She totally wants the D.
She does.
It's always the girls with giant pigtails that are bitches. Did you ever watch High School of the Dead?
No.
No. There's a girl in there, she's got pink hair, and it's actually a really good anime. But she has giant pigtails, and she's totally a bitch.
Oh.
And everybody died.
Look at all of this.
Wow, that was pretty cool.
The capital must be on its last legs.
We just got shot down.
That or the ship was a piece of junk after all.
Maybe a combination of the two.
Yeah, what's it?
I'm the daughter of General Campbell. Let us in.
Sorry, miss. Ma'am. Go right in.
Okay, just pull rank on him.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Let them pass, soldier.
Oh.
That's Campbell's daughter.
I need to see my...
I'm sorry, Led. He's off on an important mission. Be proud. His name will go down in history.
Why?
His fleet has been sent to retrieve the Doomsday device from the research lab in the north. His orders are to use it against the Genome, bring this war to an end.
What doomsday device?
It fires a missile which embeds itself into the enemy's continent. From there it will grow and create a gravitational field, raising the entire landmass to a higher orbit.
But that will kill every citizen of Genome.
I might
We won't
be
be able
reading
to
ahead.
withstand those kind of forces.
We have no
But the
choice.
Chosen are playing Janam and Ankara against each other.
Play the message, Maya.
Oh no, the message got destroyed in the crash.
Yeah.
Yes, the operation is a success.
Oh, no.
The president of Janam has been destroyed, and the blame has been laid on Ankara. It is now up to you to persuade the leaders of Janam to rebel and accept revenge. En route.
Dogo, how could we have known?
I think this Chosen warlord Daskius knew that your two nations were the only force that could have stopped him from reaching the core.
Led, you have to stop your father. He can't be allowed to continue with his orders.
You can't recall...
Radio transmissions that far are impossible this close to the core. Even this chosen enemy needed to use a holo message. I will give you a personal holo message to deliver to Campbell. You must reach him before he uses the super weapon. Go! There is a secret way out through the subways under the city. Follow the old mountain highway to the research lab. Hurry!
She doesn't really have cyborg legs, just feet.
Your plan is proceeding perfectly. The Janam forces
Uh-oh.
are moving in for the
Them
kill.
mutton chops.
Yeah.
Ankara will fall. Janam's forces will be reduced by the war. Then, nothing will stop us from reaching the core. General Caleb?
The keys are secured, Lord Daskius. The Magi examine them.
That guy's evil. Just look at his
Oh,
hair.
yeah.
The Emperor will be furious to steal them right from under his nose.
Must have Sephiroth's hairstylist.
Falcon? Perhaps this is
Doesn't he,
exciting
though?
for you.
Enough. Emperor will not dare to oppose me. With the keys in my possession, the secrets of the core will be laid open before us.
But the ancient prophecies say the secrets of the core can only be attained at the time of the conjunction. That's a lifetime away. What good will these relics do us now?
Fool. Our plan will bring the conjunction to us.
Foolish
For that,
fool.
we must prepare.
So do all Chosen wear, like, linebacker shoulder pads?
From the look of it, they do. That's all I've seen so far.
Even the girl had abnormally large shoulder pads.
Yes.
Okay,
So where are we
time
now?
out.
Hmm?
This says, walk down the hall and go to the next area, go to the left, walk a linear path. It'll lead to a new hall at a dead end, but there's a barrel. Did you get all that?
I think so. I go all the way to the end of this hall.
It says go left and go to the end.
Okay, well, I haven't...
Anyway, it should dead end, and there will be a barrel with something in it.
Damn, these worms are tougher than they look. There we go.
Not enough to withstand the bazap.
Oh, she's good.
Oh, she can repair too.
Yeah. Only she can do it at level 1.
See how much damage she does.
Pretty.
She can repair,
pretty-
and she does more damage than Grubb.
Yes, she is. She's already way more useful than he is.
She might be just a tad slower than him, though. Bazap power.
And
you missed.
damn it, Grubb or Runner.
Yeah, she's just a tad slower than
Yeah.
he is. She's about as fast as Maya.
And she's only level 6 too.
So like I was saying, if you don't want to use Grubb anymore.
Yeah.
She takes less damage than he does.
And of course, she's a lot hotter.
She's got robot legs. Come on. There's people who are into that. Do you have to double click to get them to run?
Yeah.
Or can you just... Oh, okay. I was just wondering. Is that another battle?
Yep.
What are those things exactly?
I have no idea. They look like mutant stingrays. Like
their brains
like
popping out.
zombie stingrays or something.
That have ink sacs like an octopus. You would think that move would make you like lower accuracy or something.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just my Pokemon senses.
Well, I'm glad it doesn't at any rate.
Right? Like either lower your accuracy or make you poisoned or something. Which is really good at doesn't poison you, because poison sucks in this game. As we saw from the zombies.
Yeah. Well, I still haven't found a path going left.
Hey, it said left. So I don't know if they meant like up at that first turn in you ran past or what. And it's not like you can pull out a map. You know what's really annoying? Games that the first one had a map,
Mm-hmm.
and then the sequel doesn't have a map.
Oh. Now
Yeah, Dead Space.
Oh, Dead Space?
Yeah, Dead Space 1 has a map.
Mm-hmm.
Dead Space 2 doesn't have a map. But with Dead Space 1, you hold down the button.
Mm-hmm.
The button. You hold down R3, and it tells you where to go for your objective. In Dead Space 2, you can cycle between your objective, a save station, the bench, or the store. Which the bench upgrades your weapons, the store lets you buy and sell store weapons, and ammo. You can also buy ammo in that game. And then the save station is, you know, nice to have. Which, basically the only useful thing for the map in the first game was to see where those things were. So I guess they just took that out for it, but I was lost. Last time I was playing it, I was like, where do I go? And I was like trying to figure out where to go or where something was, like how far away the bench was if I wanted to go out of my way for it. But there's no map, so I can't look and see, oh, it's, you know, right around the corner or whatever. So it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, speaking of finding my way around, looks like I've reached the end of that hallway, but still no side path.
Was there a barrel down there?
Not that I could see.
No, because there's supposed to be a barrel at the end of the hallway. If this is the way you're supposed to go, you might want to. This leads to the prison.
It's locked.
Okay. Yeah, it just says walk down the long hall and go to the next area.
Oh, okay. That must have been. This is the long hall.
Well, I think it might have meant the previous area where you just walk down the hall after that guy talked to you.
Oh.
And then it says go to the left and walk up the linear path to the end. It'll lead to a new hall, which is a dead end. At the end, however, is a barrel. Go back. After you get it, go back to the crossroad and go southeast. This is what that said. I don't know.
Yeah,
because there was only that one way to go and down here, right? There wasn't any other ways to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Does her repair take less core than Grubb?
It might, but it didn't deal as much damage. So there is that.
So she doesn't do as much damage with repair, but she does more damage physically. She takes less damage physically. Less core to repair. I'm still not seeing any negatives. Hey, Brett. And now you're like in ancient Greece with wall paintings?
No, it looks like we're in a subway.
That's just graffiti?
Yeah.
Ah. Okay, I think the thing I was talking about is actually in the subway. Might be. It says your party's level should be 7 to 11.
Yeah, like I said.
Well,
like I say, I'll have to level up lead as soon as I get the chance.
Yeah.
Once we find a place where we can rest.
Do that?
Yeah, like that has an inn or something we can rest up at.
Who names their daughter Lead?
Oh, wait, maybe it's. Is this one of the barrels?
I don't know. Can you click on it?
Nope.
What about the other way? Was there anything the other way?
Well, this is the path to the left, so that's where I'm checking first.
Ah, okay. We shall see, I suppose. She just like jump hits it. No, there's one thing I never understood about RPGs. Why do swords do more damage than a gun?
Oh, that's always been around. Yeah. Assumingly it's to maybe
a little spinneroonie. Holy crap.
I don't know about RPGs, but in other games I'm assuming it's to balance it out. Because I mean, if a long-range gun did as much damage as a short-range sword, then
you would never use the sword.
Exactly. Yeah. RPGs, I'm guessing it's because usually the hero has a sword, so they want him to be the strongest.
Yeah. Except in the case of Final Fantasy VIII, where he has both a sword and a gun.
Yep.
All in one. And the only thing it does is let you insta-crit. They were like, hey, you like crits, right? How about if that's all you ever did? That way, when you mispress the button, you feel like a dumbass. Because every time I mess up the trigger, I'm like, I feel like a dumbass. Because it's the easiest crit to get, and But yeah, like Maya, well, I guess Maya is supposed to be balanced.
Yeah.
So that's probably why she's not really overpowered. Eat some bread. That's the first time you've had to heal her, by the way.
Yeah.
I just want to point that out. Because Grubb, you had to heal him like every battle.
Yes, I definitely like her a lot better than Grubb.
She should totally, like, drop kick somebody with her cyborg legs.
Yeah, that would probably do some damage, too. Oh, good, we got our bread back.
Sweet. Barrel? Barrel? No. Is there another one around that corner? Can you go around that corner?
We might not. It looks like
check that barrel.
Looks like you can.
Yeah.
Nope.
It won't let you click on it or anything?
Nope.
What? Oh, wait. I don't know.
Was it anything that good that was in there?
It's called a psych knot. Whatever that is, I don't know what it is. I'll look it up real quick. Apparently it's a hairstyle from 1910. Hairstyle from 1910.
Yeah, lots of worms now.
Oh, it's defensive equipment. Gives you +10 psi and +2 core. Psyche nut, I guess. I don't know.
Of course, they still spread themselves out, so I can't napalm them. And I...
Well, of course. Why would they make it easy for you?
Oh, and they can drain HP.
Oh, wonderful. To restore their own? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot you got that guy. There's still a few more characters we have to get, according to this thing. But I won't spoil any of that for you. I'll just minimize that. And get back to the action. Oh, worm.
Yeah, about time you died.
Are those two right at Maya's feet close enough to napalm, or are they just apart?
They might be. Apparently they're not close enough to get to with the beam.
Yeah, they're not lined up specifically right or whatever. I mean, it's cool that they added that feature in, but they really oughta made it a little bit more useful, you know?
Yep.
Or not useful, but gave runner a better position.
Yeah.
Like just innately gave him better position. If that makes sense. Because it seems like they like to spread the enemies out, but keep the heroes bunched up together, so any AoE attacks always hits you.
Yep. That's what I've been seeing a lot. And I've also been seeing a lot of people missing.
That could just be an underlevel problem, because, you know, she's level 6. But Maya shouldn't be missing, because she's your highest level, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know how they have accuracy in this game. Like, what signifies accuracy, you know?
Yeah, I was under the impression it was strike.
Doesn't she have the highest strike, though?
123, so yeah.
Oh, nope. Runners is higher, actually, 134.
Oh, okay.
But, like in Jade Cocoon, they had accuracy based off your speed. Which is kind of weird, but...
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, like, logic. Jade Cocoon, the first one, not the second one. The second one I hate with Fire Red Passion of 1,000 Suns. But the first one, love the first one. Favorite game of all time. The way the attributes worked and the merging system worked, like the core mechanics of the game all made logical sense. The only thing that didn't make sense was physical attacks were always better than magic attacks. Unless the enemy was using magic attacks on you. Never made sense. Like, you could breed a minion to be a spell user, and his magic attack stat could have been 40, let's say, which is actually pretty high. We'll say it's 40. Oh, hey, there's the barrel. You might want to look at giving that to somebody. But still, you would go to use his magic attack, and it would do like no damage. And then you would pull out somebody whose physical attack is 40, and then have them attack the enemy, and it would do a crap ton of damage. So. And it wasn't just like, well, maybe his magic defense is higher than, you know, his defense. It's like, no, like every enemy it was like that. It's really annoying. So it was pretty much, like the magic looked really cool. The magic animations and stuff were really well done. But they were just pointless to use.
Yeah. Of course, that seems to be a frequent problem in RPGs. They have something that discourages you from using magic. Be it limited resources for doing it. As you say, they're not being as effective as just using physical attacks.
Having magic be the way to junction your characters. You can use it if you want, but you're not gonna be as awesome if you do.
Yeah.
Or you can GF spam, which will work to get you through the main game. You know, it'll work, but if you try to do any side quests, you're boned.
Yeah. and if you make it to the final boss, just relying on summoning GFs, then you're really screwed. Because she has that ability that just kills them outright.
And instant kills them. I never actually made it to her. I've never actually made it.
Really? So
Yeah,
this will be your first time beating the game.
Yeah, and when we do it, and I'm kind of happy about that we're actually doing it, because now I have an incentive to finish it. You know, like, whereas before I'd get so far and then just be like, I don't have time to play, and then I try to go back to it and be like, what the hell was I doing?
Well, to be honest, it's the same with me in this game. I've never finished this.
Yeah, and this game's pretty long too.
Yeah.
I don't think it's quite as long as Final Fantasy VIII. I mean, the battles might make it seem as long as Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah.
But just some games, the battles go by. There's hardly any RPG. I mean, 8 seems pretty balanced, but I mean,
think so.
Final Fantasy games are typically pretty balanced, but most RPGs, either the battles go by really, really quick, or very, very slow.
Yeah.
There's never, like, Final Fantasies are always pretty much a happy medium. Except for boss fights, which take forever in a fucking day. But for the most part, it's either really fast or really slow. And Pokemon, unless you're exploiting weaknesses, they usually take a while.
Yeah.
Like, on the average, if you really think of it.
You do have the option, though, at least to turn off battle animations, which can make them go faster.
Yeah. Apparently, unbeknownst to me, because I never turned them off, I just always had them on or whatever. But apparently, back in the day, I was talking to my buddy Truex, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, didn't you ever grind up your Pokemon to level 100?" And I was like, "Nope." By the time I beat the Elite Four, I just start over and try to use different Pokemon that I normally didn't use, and he was like, "Oh, well, where's the fun in that?" It's like, well, battling the Elite Four over and over again gets kind of boring, doesn't it? I mean, it takes forever too.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you talking about? You turn off the animations and it goes by lickety-split. And I was like, what? So, but yeah, that was a nice thing.
You say he did this in just regular Pokemon Red and Blue?
Red and Blue, Gold and Silver, yeah.
Huh. Yeah, because I think there's really not much point in leveling all the way up to 100, because other than finding Mewtwo, there's really nothing to do after beating the Elite Four.
Yeah, and then Mewtwo's, what, the whole...
70.
70, yeah, but then you just throw the Master Ball at
Yep.
him. because the catch rate for Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno were so high that it was stupid to use your Master Ball on them. Or you could just use the glitch to get infinite Master Balls. If you ever use that glitch.
I used the Master Ball on Moltres the first time I played that.
I think I don't know if I used it on Mewtwo or not. I might have used it on Zapdos, because Zapdos is But then again, Moltres is on Victory Road in that game. So she's like right there. I never got Articuno though, because I never... And I always restarted before going to Seafoam and like traveling. Because I didn't use repels when I was little, because I guess I was dumb. Like, that's the only way to say that. Like,
well,
you know, like, if you're gonna go get Mewtwo or Articuno, like, use repels. Otherwise, it's gonna take you like 3 hours to get down there.
I can see it though, because I know I rarely use those kind of items in RPGs. I think I pointed that out when I was doing my Breath of Fire stream, and I was pointing out how I could probably use the items that let you avoid battles, but of course then I'm losing out on the XP.
Yeah. Yeah, it all just depends. For like Let's Plays, yeah, for Pokemon Let's Plays at least, since most of them are emulated, and you can just speed up time and then grind up real quick and spend like 10 minutes grinding what would have taken you hours in real time. Like, then you use repels just to like get to the next storyline arc or whatever.
Yeah.
When you're recording, but just for like personal use, I don't even use repels like in Pokemon Heart Gold on my DS.
Now in this game, I wish we had repels.
Because the battles are so long.
Yeah.
But in this game, you need the experience.
Yes. Oh my God, we're still not done.
Well, you made it out of the tunnel. Though.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have taken you as long as if you didn't go out of your way to get that item.
Yeah.
But I think that item boosted your core quite a bit, so...
It did.
I would say it was totally worth it.
I think so too.
So there's one more area.
One more area we have to go through?
Yeah, on this shell. So if you wanted to keep going until we finish this shell, it shouldn't be too much longer. Well, assuming the battles don't take forever. But yeah, in Legend of Dragoon, you also got a repel-like item. It was random battles, but when you were walking, there would be this little like thing above your head, kind of like in Final Fantasy VII. And it would start off blue, and then as you kept moving, it would turn yellow, and then it would turn red, and then you'd get into a battle.
Oh, interesting.
And yeah, and unless it was a scripted battle, like a boss fight, or some of the times you had to like sneak through a prison or something, and the guards were like on screen, you might want to save.
Yeah.
Like that system always worked that way, and you would pick up these items called, I think they were charm potions or something, but you could use them and it would just reset your little deal back to blue. But in that game, since so much fighting, in that game, instead of grinding levels, because it takes forever to level in that game, you grind up your additions, your like combo attacks, and that's mainly how you do more damage.
Yeah, that sort of reminds me of the later Wild Arms games. have a similar system where you can as you're walking, like an exclamation mark will appear over your head,
and you hit the button to avoid it.
Yeah, but you can only do that a certain number of times.
Yeah. I like Wild Arms.
Yeah, me too.
I think we talked about this.
Yeah.
The second one's my favorite one because Ashley's amazing. And Brad is the coolest guy ever. When I was little, I wanted to grow my hair out long, dye it black, and have the one white strand in the front. But I played the third game, and I didn't like it as much.
Oh. It has been a long time since I played that one.
The third one?
Yeah, all of them actually.
Yeah. Well, I own the first two on PS1.
I own the first three as well as Alter Code F.
That's the remake of one.
Yeah,
right?
the remake of the first one.
Yeah. Yeah, I really liked the second one. I don't know what it was about it, but like Liz and Ard. Just awesome.
Yeah.
And the boss fights were really well done.
They were. I did enjoy the boss fights in that game.
Every boss had different body parts, and you could either just kill the one body part in the fight, or kill them all and get the extra experience.
Well, I think I'm going to end it here.
And then grind a little.
Yeah, hopefully I'll see if I can find a spot off screen to grind a little bit and recover and whatnot before moving on.
Alrighty.
So thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hope you guys enjoyed the battles. More to come and more random nonsense commentary from us.
See you guys.
Later.
I'm playing a game.